Welcome, passengers, to Train Sim World 6. My name is Mega Sim, and this is my first look at the brand new game. The embargo has been lifted. For this video, we're going to be looking at the Riviera Line, and funnily enough, I've been testing the Riviera Line a lot, and I've added all the layers. I added all those things in there, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So, choosing the route, we've got the Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. We've got the Morristown, New York to Hoboken, but as you can see, and the Tarantarampa, I've got a few others there, but most of these, as you can see, are all UK based, because this is what I've got added to give us the maximum amount of layers. Now, before we even get in there, I just want to mention, if you go to Settings General and come down here, enable all timetable layers. If you don't have that enabled, that does not happen. So, coming back, let's go to Riviera Line. We have got 388 services, 8 scenarios, and 1 training module, and also our free roam. Going into our timetable, we have the Class 150, we have the Class A2, and we have the Deluxe 220. All these other layers give us some timetable services. The Class 158 layering in for 159 services with Southwest Trains. Flying Scotsman, the Class 166, LMS Jubilee and Stania, that is from the Steam DLC for the West Cornwall Local, because it's got AWS. We've got 4 car HSTs, so castle sets, with the old style train doors. We got the Class 08, Class 37, Class 47. Got a couple there, even the Class 52 in both the West Somerset colours and the Great Western Legends of the Great Western on there as well, and our trusty Class 66. But what I want to do is I want to look at the 2 new locos, the trains, the Class 150 and the Class 802, and then the Class 220. Now, I am going to admit, we're just going to get on with it and see how it goes with this very first video. So let's go to the Class 150, and we're going to go for a Paignton to Exmouth, just to showcase this new train. I say new train. We've had the 150 on West Cornwall Local and on the Cardiff network. So this is showcasing the GWR edition with new sound recordings, the lot. And a lot of work has been put into getting this even better than the Welsh one. So, Paignton to Exmouth, 8:13. Now, before we even get going, what we're going to do is we're going to check out the AWS, and that is under here. And funnily enough, I did a video a couple of months ago, and it was on the Cardiff one, and I got into the seat and I just went like that and went, it's not there, and I had to go. I think it was there. I think on the Cardiff one, but I went here because I've been testing the 150. I was like, uh-oh, quick, try and hide that. So if you can find that video, let me know. Anyway, big thanks to Dovetail for providing us with a free game key to showcase this wonderful new route. Let's open those doors. So yeah, what we'll do is let's go in. Oh, let's actually. Here we go. And oh yeah, I do have my controller, so that will make it a bit smoother, won't it? So we have got our destinations here as well on the PIS. And this is the 150. And this is Paignton as well. So it's nice to see a new station in Train Sim World 6. There we go. Nice to see a new train in Trains to World 6. New station, sorry, in Trains to World 6, and some good stuff going on here. Let's go and get that collectible. There's the fire extinguisher. We also have the tables. Well, we have these ramps too. That is another video I'm going to do because there is a lovely, amazing scenario. Oh, that's nice. Lovely, amazing scenario that's been built. Let's do the hard hats. And we've got the map. So let's go and have a look at this map. Is the map over here or is it over there? I'm just trying to remember now. Let's go over here. Oh, there's another hard hat. Trying to find the map. Where's the map? I don't know where the map is. So, right. I'm a driver. I'm allowed across. I'm allowed across. And then we've got these. Be careful with these, because if you don't notice it and you walk past, that is scary in there. No. But yeah, you walk past them. I've done it before. I've got that. I'm like... Anyway, so let's get into this train. Leave it. And look at these. These are nice as well. Right. So let's climb in. Okay, so let's go into there. Shut those doors. Okay. Listen to those brakes. Let's turn this up because I want you to hear this. Here we go.
The next station is Torquay. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Might be good to put the headlights on. I say a lot of work has gone into the sounds because I remember seeing all these messages going, can you tweak this? Can you tweak that? Can you tweak this? Can you tweak that? So a lot of work is going into it. They are proper sound recordings. But as you know, with sound recordings is that you also need to add them into the software and make them as realistic as possible with all sorts of different revs and speed and braking and things like that. So we've also got the fan here. We put the lights on as well. There we go. Got to put the frame rate on. So I've set my frame rate to a maximum of 60, just to show that what that would be. I don't know. Should I be adding that? Should I be putting a higher one on there? I'm not sure. But I put 62, just to kind of put that on there. So yeah, it's a lovely, lovely long map. As you can see, we're on the Paynton, the Riviera Line, branch line, up to Exeter St Davis here, down to Plymouth. And there's Lara Depot as well. Yeah, those noises are good. Okay, so coming into Torquay now.
We are now approaching Torquay.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
These passenger announcements are amazing. I will say, they are very GWR-esque, because that's kind of what they were looking at. And they are AI voices. There were a few to choose from, but we all got a chance to listen to those and choose our preferred voice, which was really good. That was really good of Dovetail to, you know, allow that to happen.
This is Torquay. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth. The next station is Tor.
So coming here, look, we've got Tor, and then we've got Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Warren, Starcross, Marsh Barton, etc. So what I am going to be doing on this is, with the 150, I'm going to be driving to Newton Abbot, just so we can showcase that, and then we'll go on to the next train and go from there. Yeah, it's lovely to hear the announcements in there.
The next station is Tor. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Yeah, it's great. And also with the passenger announcements on the station platforms as well, that is really nice to hear too. Oh, forgot to showcase it, didn't I? We didn't have a look at Torquay, did we? Look at that. Great station. Anyway, I don't want to overdo it. There we go. Okay, so coming into Tor. Oh, there we go.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train. Platform 2 for the 0823 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Marsh Barton, Exeter St Thomas, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newport, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village, and Exmouth.
So that
This
was
is a
the
Great Western
platform
Railway
announcements.
service to Exmouth.
What's your drink of choice for today's video? Are you waiting for Trains in World to download? Did you get the deluxe and special edition, which means you've got that early access right now? Let me know. So yeah, we're going to go up the Torbay line to Newton Abbot, and then what we'll do is we'll change to the next train. So what are your thoughts on the Riviera Line? So I'm recording this Monday, 22nd. So that is before the stream, the live stream showcasing Riviera. So yeah, what were your thoughts from that? Because they're going to show you different things as well on the Wednesday night before the Thursday launch. There we go, we've got 60 now. Go a bit faster as we start heading towards the main line there. Bit of Cornish Riviera going on. Even though we're not in Cornwall, so I can't call it Cornish Riviera. Devonshire Riviera. Because remember, it's only Saltash that's the first station in Cornwall on that route. We've got all those new train faults. We've got the delays, like signal things. There's lots of new features to Trains in World 6. We've got the 3 new routes. We've got all those layers on there, plus these new trains. Deluxe for every country. So a deluxe for America, deluxe for Germany, and a deluxe for the UK. Okay, so stopping at Newton Abbot. Okay, we got a red signal. Coming up, not that one. That would have been pretty bad if it was a red signal just then. Ba-da-ba. But yeah, coming into Newton Abbot. Start slowing down. There we go. Okay, so we've got a red signal coming up here. Oh, look at that. We got a castle set. Nice. Now, last night I had to go through making sure all my layers that I shouldn't have on were switched off, removing DLCs. Can't show P805, can't show Birmingham Crew, can't show Farewell Tour. That would have been pretty bad. Okay, coming into Newton Abbot.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
There's that cannon again. Oh, gone way past the stopping point now.
Platform 3 for the 0832 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth. Calling at...
Okay, so... Oh, forgot. Come on. There you go. Let's put that in neutral.
Topsham, Exton,
Okay, so this is Newton Abbot, and we actually get to see... Oh, no, wrong one. We actually get to see the route map. No, that's not the route map. Just trying to see if there's one down here, because I want to see one of these route maps. I want to showcase it whilst I'm on here. Let's go up in the lift.
Doors closing. Footbridge. Doors opening.
Okay, we're on the
Going
footbridge.
down.
Meeting rooms over there. And yeah, what do you think? I like the 150. 150 is pretty decent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try out the next train. If I remember, I'm going to try and put chapters in here so you can flick between each of the sections. But yeah, let's go, because I'm not waiting any longer for that, because I thought it was going to say, do you want to give up this? Yes. And then the driver goes, okay. Morristown line. Exeter. So look, even just looking at this, look, you've got Pedro's Express on Exeter St David's to Plymouth. But yeah, we've got this one, which I love doing. So, not Paignton. Okay, let's go back up here. That one. No, not that one. That one. Okay. I want to show this because you get to drive from Lara to Plymouth on like 2 parts with that. So yeah, it's worth a go. Okay, so let's stick that into normal, 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 normal. Nope, no. Okay, so let's go into master key. There.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Let's go full. So this is the 802. Now I have driven this, so I don't know why it's asking me to redo all the things, but as you know, on beta. Yeah, this is the 9-car set. And I can hear the Voyager down there, the 220, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Anyway, so what we can do is, let's have a look. So we need to get down to here because what we're actually doing is we're actually going from Lara down here and then back round to Plymouth. So before we do, let's just triple check that the points are set. Yep, we should be okay now. Let's put it in forward. And then let's stick that in there. This does have electric mode as well. So this is the dual mode. So as you can see, we've got the diesel this side and we've got the electricity this side. But as we're down in Devon, we can't access any of that because there's no electric lines. There are lines up there, but that's just for the full-on electricity. That's nothing to do with the trains here. So we've got a 15-mile-an-hour limit here. Yeah, so we're going to the Lara Depot servicing platform. Now, I believe the mixture of the sound on this would be the 801 that we got for LNER, but also some diesel sounds from another recording trip that they did. If you may remember, there is the 805 that's coming. So I think it was a mixture of that as well. I don't think they got full access to an 802. I'm not sure. But I believe, yeah, it's the 805 and the 801, which I think still pretty good. There's some great sounds on here. But you be the guess of that, because a lot of the beta testing has gone into it, trying to figure out how it sounds, tweaking it, things like that. The 150 probably has the most work, I will admit, but that sounds pretty epic. But that's because the Welsh one should have sounded better in it. But they are going to backdate the sounds onto the TFW, which is nice. That will be really nice to see and, well, to hear, to see. I can see those noises. Oh, I can hear them. Because this is the 9-car set, we do have to go further into this bit. Whereas with the 5-car set, they're not as long. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's stick that into set. That into off. That into off. Tail, even though it's automatic. And yeah, let's walk through the train. So as you can see, this is I say the wrong way around. It is the right way around because we're going to go into Plymouth, and then this is the kitchen for the first class. So we've got all the ovens and the microwaves and where's the toaster? There's the toasting thing there. Let's turn that off so we don't have all of that. But yeah, this is the first class carriage, the one of the first of a couple. Been on this one many times. And then we'll look in standard class. Come on. There we go. You like the 2x2 configuration. And then what we'll do is we will come outside. So we've got the diesel engines on here, which is so nice. I do feel it would have been nice to have got an 800 with LNER instead of the 802, the East Coast main line, but look, you can't have everything. But it would have been nice. Okay. Right then, so let's go back to this and go normal, 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 normal. Okay. Get started. Full. Okay.
TPWS and AWS operational.
So as you can see, we are heading out here and going towards Plymouth. Platform number 6. Okay. 15 miles an hour is our speed limit again. And we got yellows now out of Lara. Just showing you the noise on this. I know I'm speeding, but it was more to show the noise on this. Anyway, let's go to minimum brake again. Slow down. There we go. So yeah, we're coming out. What have we got here? Ooh, I think that's a 5-car 802. It's nice to have the 802 because they do have beefier engines. To the 800. It's also nice to see Lara itself Because I've been to Lera. I have been to Lera. I remember I came in here, and that's where like all the offices were, and then went into these Bay areas as well. Saw Voyagers, saw HSTs, saw all of that good stuff. Oh, it's a Voyager there. But we'll look at that later. That'll be on our next part of this video. Not the next video, it will be on this one. So yeah, platform number 6 is where we're coming into. We are going up a gradient here, so you need to keep an eye on our speed. Okay, let's go to the main line. Look at our mirrors. And also we are a 9-car set, so we are quite long. Here we go, give ourselves some oomph. We're almost out. Then we can go full pelt. There we go. For such a modern train, that just sounds so dated. I don't know. Just having a beep beep sounds like modern. That doesn't sound modern to me. Don't know why. But yeah, try and get the layers if you can to get like the most out of it. So if you do have those layers from other Train Sim World versions that you've had over the years, good to have them on here. And also with the Great Western Express remaster, that is going to be epic. Really looking forward to that one. I need to get slower because we're going over. Here we go. Have we got anything in Plymouth? Oh, we got a couple of things. So yeah, we'll have a look at them. Unless it's a Voyager, and then it's a no, that ain't happening. What's HST castle set? Nice. Oh, and a Voyager. Quick, don't look. That's our next part. Okay. Be in the platform now. I'm going to stop here. There we go. Only got a gold for that. Oops. Right, so let's set that. Let's open those doors. And then off and off and fail. Oh yeah, I just thought. Oh, I can't drive this service. Okay. Where's it going? Let's have a look. Nowhere, but it just won't let me take over. Maybe that's going down to Plymouth, possibly. Let's have a look. Say Plymouth. We're in Plymouth. Penzance. There we go. So it is the 6:39 to Penzance. Anyway, so let's go to our next one, which you've all been waiting for. But I wanted to kind of get it in last because it's the deluxe loco. Just so people who have got the standard edition get to see the 150, get to see the 802. But we are now going to have a look at the Voyager. And we're going to go... which one was it? I think I like this one. The reason why I like this one is because we get to go on the Dawlish. But at the same time, we get to stop at a couple of stations as well. Now, it's not going to be the full route because I'm just showcasing the trains and kind of going from there. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Okay, so here is our Voyager. Now, before we go ahead and do everything, let's normal. Okay. Okay, so let's stick that on. Stick it on day. Are you ready? Wait. So there are the doors. Nice. Anyway. There's the back. And there it says Paynton. Let's have a look in the carriage itself. So yeah, we've got all the kitchen area. We've got first class. Spent many a time in this bit here. Still the purple from Virgin. That's still in here as well. And then we got standard class with those red and those blue seats as well. So let's get back to it. Oh yeah, I did shut that. That's good. So let's lock those doors. The next station is Dawlish. I don't think they've done too bad on the sounds themselves. Let me know your thoughts on the sounds. Let's slow down because we are speeding. Because I've been on these Voyagers a lot. And the Meridians as well, and they are very similar. Sister train and all that. Yeah, we're going to Dawlish. One thing that is annoying is the signal is not, the buzzer has not been mapped to B. That is something that we did suggest, but no, that's not happened. Ah, yes. Exeter St Thomas. So yeah, we're coming down to here to Dawlish, and then that will, well, I'll say that will probably finish what we've showcased there. I may look at a couple of the layers. We'll see how I feel. So top speed is 125 in this. Next station is Dawlish. Looks like the bug is still on the 220. So I say the bug. What it is? No, it's not a bug. Let me rephrase that. We found on the beta that the passenger announcements on the train do not activate until the first station. The 150 looks like it was fixed because as soon as we went on there, it said the next station's Torquay, and I'm like, oh great, it's working. But it looks like the Voyager, they haven't done that yet, so that'll be a post-release fix. So yeah, the announcements won't start until you get to your first station, unless they change that before launch, like a pre-launch, like on the day one fix. That's what it's called. But I wanted to do this Dawlish just to have a look at the seaside, and then just after that as well up to Teignmouth, so you can see the rocks and the tunnels in that one, in that bit as well. Now I think this route looks pretty nice. I do like it. But as with everyone, you know, this is my own opinion, this is my own views. You have your view on the route as well. So you have your say. You know, everyone has their own choice, and everyone looks at different things. And I think, yeah, I think there's a lot of good stuff that's in this. At least those cables are a lot thinner. They were quite thick, first of all. They were like really chunky. What I like is how the remnants of the Virgin logo is still on the train. Not as bad as in real life, but at least it's there. At least it's there. Start slowing down as we go down to 75. Should be going slower. And here's the sea wall. Here's the sea. Gorgeous. This is a tight corner, hence the change in the speed. Crossing there, and oh, it looks like we have a speed change coming up, so we need to be aware of that. These are randomly added into your timetable services. Starcross. Okay, so we are going to have to slow down. Here's the 80, but yeah, as we can see, there is a 40 coming up. And there is the temporary sign there. Is that it? Was that the change? Just that tiny little bit? It was. Okay. Look at that. Nice waves there as well. Here comes the fun fair. It's a great fun fair. You probably saw in my intro video. That is a bit of a work in progress, that intro video. Let me know your thoughts on that. Do you like it? So here's Dawlish Warren. But as you know, it looks a lot better in the dark, all lit up. It's a great little funfair on there. Forgot about the speed change. Okay, now approaching Dawlish. At the car wash. Whoa, 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 car wash, yeah. Do 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 do. Ooh. Work and work.
We are now approaching Dawlish.
There you go.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Told ya.
Take care when stepping down from the train.
Okay, coming into Dawlish now. So this is half the updated station. So you've got the new bridge, You got this new one that was being built when I last went to Dawlish. And there's the old one there that you can't go up.
This is Dawlish. This is a cross-country service to Paignton. The next station is Teignmouth.
So yeah, this is the old one, but as you can see, it's not been built. Look. It would have been nice to have still gone on that. And also, the station is now like a custard and red, which we don't have on this. Which, yeah, it's just not happening. Yeah, this is Dawlish. There's the black swans down there. It's a gorgeous section of the track anyway. Somebody I know, one of their friends lives there in those little flats on the balcony. Just wave. Hello. Yeah, these are good. These are. Look at that. Love it. And then what I'm going to do is, this is probably going to be my thumbnail, isn't it? So let's, yeah, let's go with that. Let's do a second shot just in case. Yeah, we're coming into Teignmouth, and then yeah, we'll have a quick look at those layers. I do feel this takes a while. If I do it like that, that works well, but as soon as I do it with the controller or with the A and D, it does take a little while. Oh yeah, this is the walk, isn't it? This is the walk. Wool
We
Please
are
walk.
now approaching Teignmouth.
mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
This is Teignmouth.
This is Teignmouth. This is a cross-country service to Paignton. The next station is Newton Abbot.
Okay. So that is Riviera Line. The 3 trains, the 2 standards and the 1 deluxe. If we go in, we also have a couple of services here of going in and out of the yard. As we've said already, we've got the Cathedrals Express here. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Don't know why they're all in that order, but anyway. We got Great Western, Exeter Davis to Paignton, etc. We've got Castle Set, so we've got all of them as well, which is really nice. Stopping services there. We've got the Jubilee with some Paignton shunting there, and a Stania, of course, with some Paignton runarounds too. Got a Class 08, sorry, that's the West Coast Main Line Shap version, with some shunting there from Lara Depot. West Cornwall Local with some 37 work, Class 47 484. We got that there as well. Blackpool 47. We got the 52, both the red and the blue, and the Class 66 RHTT, which is nice to see as well. Railhead treatment plus some freight as well. Some great stuff in here. As you can see, look at this. There's some good stuff in here. I'm just going to quickly show you, because you've got the rail tour stop that you can move from Lara into Plymouth. You've got the rail tours as well. There's some really nice services in here. Oh yeah, I am. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I HST? Why am I a Flying Scotsman? But as you can see here, have a look. What am I doing? On. Oh. I think I just... Here we go. And then on. But it looks like we are dealing with that. Now, I'm literally just plucking at straws here, but I just do that, so I failed big time on that. But let's have a look at the scenarios, because I forgot about the scenarios before we go. Now, these scenarios are great. The Day of the Dispatcher is an amazing one. Winterruptions, limited power, grand opening. So there's some really nice ones there of the Voyager, the 802, the 150, and hopefully we'll get some more scenarios with other layers and stuff in the future. But I'm going to start going through a couple of these on future videos. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you care. Thank you to Dovetail for providing us with that free game key. I will see you on the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe as well for more videos. I'm Megasim. I'll see you on the next video. See you soon, guys. Bye.